In a time before humans claimed the earth, before time bore a name, the world was ruled by the Titans. Their leader, Cronus, feared a prophecy that one of his children would overthrow him. To prevent this, he swallowed each newborn his wife Rhea bore, one after another. But when Rhea gave birth to her last child, Zeus, her heart ached. She hid the infant in a cave and gave Cronus a swaddled stone instead. Unaware, Cronus swallowed the stone, believing all was secure. Zeus grew up in the heart of the mountain, nurtured by earth and sky. Upon reaching manhood, he returned and tricked his father into consuming a magical potion, causing Cronus to regurgitate his swallowed offspring. Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon. A monumental battle ensued between the Titans and this new generation of gods, shaking the very foundations of earth and sky. Ultimately, Zeus triumphed, imprisoning the Titans in the dark abyss of Tartarus and crowning himself king of the heavens. He shared dominion with his brothers. Poseidon became lord of the seas, Hades, ruler of the underworld, and Zeus, sovereign of the sky, wind, and thunder. Yet Zeus was restless, not only a ruling deity, but a seeker of love and progeny. His heart was drawn to many women, some goddesses, some mortals, some radiant lights, others unquenchable flames. From each union a child was born, each embodying facets of the human psyche. First he loved Metis, the goddess of wisdom, but a prophecy warned that their child would overthrow him. In fear, Zeus swallowed Metis, yet wisdom cannot be silenced. Later, Zeus suffered a severe headache, and from his forehead sprang Athena, clad in shining armor, spear in hand. She became the goddess of wisdom and just warfare, the voice of reason amid chaos. In a distant mountain, the goddess Leto bore Zeus' twins, Apollo and Artemis. Apollo, god of the sun, prophecy, and arts, had eyes like dawn and a voice brighter than light. Artemis, his sister, was the huntress of the night and guardian of animals, awakening the desire for freedom in every human heart. Zeus also united with Hera, his sister, who became his official wife, though his heart was always wandering. From Hera, a fiery son was born, Ares, god of war, aggressive, brave, and restless. Ares mirrored the fury that rages within human hearts. Hera also bore daughters, Hebe, goddess of youth, who served the nectar of immortality on Olympus, and Eileithyia, goddess of childbirth, whose name every mother whispered during labor pains. In a dark cave, Maia, one of Atlas's daughters, bore Zeus a son, Hermes, a newborn who, within hours, stole, lied, created music, and became the god of messages. Hermes, light-footed and cheerful, opened paths between worlds, between heaven and earth, the living and the dead, truth and play. In the realm of mortals, Zeus fell for a woman named Semele. He promised to reveal himself in his divine glory, but the splendor of gods is too overwhelming for human eyes. Semele perished. From her ashes, Zeus retrieved a fetus and sewed it into his thigh. 9 months later, Dionysus was born, god of wine, madness, and transformation. Dionysus always danced on the edge, between joy and insanity, order and chaos. In another city, Zeus descended as golden rain upon a woman named Danae. From her, Perseus was born, a hero who slew the terrifying Medusa, saved his mother, and embraced his destiny with open eyes. On a serene plateau, Alcmene, a mortal woman, bore Zeus a son, Heracles, the mightiest man, yet not without suffering. Hera, out of jealousy, drove him mad. He killed his wife and children. For redemption, he undertook 12 monumental labors. He faced monsters, crossed death, and achieved immortality. He exemplified a human who forges the gold of the soul through the fire of pain. In the underworld, Demeter, goddess of agriculture, cherished her daughter Persephone. But Zeus, without informing her, gave Persephone in marriage to Hades. Abducted to the realm of darkness, Persephone became queen of the dead. Yet each spring, she returns. She is both daughter of light and lady of shadows, breathing between two worlds. Zeus also approached Europa, an eastern princess, as a white bull, abducting her to Crete. From this union, Minos was born, a king who brought justice but became entangled in the labyrinth of power. From him emerged both monsters and laws. Zeus's children were numerous. Each carried a story, a lesson, a shadow within our psyche. As time passed, signs emerged. Birds no longer fled from thunderbolts. Lightning struck less swiftly. Zeus's voice, the celestial roar that once shook Olympus, grew slightly tremulous. Though an immortal god, Zeus's heart was bound by time. He had held power for ages, but in his dreams, a face appeared. A young man with wine-colored eyes, a crown of vine leaves, and a smile both joyous and sorrowful. Dionysus, his son. Initially, Zeus ignored these dreams, but they recurred nightly. In them, a voice said, "O Zeus, king of gods, your era has ended. What you've held by force must now be relinquished with wisdom." He retreated to solitary mountains, sitting atop a peak, not with thunderbolts, but in silence. He remained there for years, neither angry nor in denial. One misty day, he summoned the gods to the valley of Olympus. Poseidon arrived with his trident. Hades emerged from the underworld in a dark cloak. Athena donned full armor. Hermes' eyes sparkled with curiosity. Apollo brought his lyre and light. Artemis stood serene and free. And Dionysus approached with a subtle smile. Zeus rose, holding the thunderbolt, now dimmed. He declared, "Power, like wine, spoils if confined to one cup. Time consumes even us gods. Dionysus, my son, come forth." Dionysus stepped forward. Silence enveloped all. Zeus handed him the thunderbolt, which transformed into golden wine. The gods bowed one by one, not out of fear or compulsion, but understanding. They recognized that new leadership required a different light, one that shines from within. Afterward, Zeus departed to another mountain. Some say he found solace in a quiet cave in Crete. Others believe he merged with the sky, becoming part of the horizon. And some storytellers claim he still exists, not as a god, but as law, sky, inner father, and a memory of power surrendered to wisdom. He left, not in defeat, but in realization. The greatest victory lies in relinquishing power. Zeus, king of the sky, may have dwelled among the heavens, but his footprints remain within our psyche. His children represent the roles we play in life: hero, mother, warrior, child, artist, lover, ruler, rebel, and free spirit. Each voice resides within us. Through them, we laugh, fight, fear, and flourish. And if we dare to listen to the silence within, the thunder of Zeus may yet resound from the far reaches of the heavens, summoning us, as in ages past, to the eternal quest of self-knowledge.